Welcome to Boomhauer69's channel. Today Boomhauer is going to talk about the Eastsport outdoor company backpack. Now this is a regular standard basic backpack. This wasn't intended for what I was using it for. I was using this as like a actual outdoor camping hiking backpack, when this was more designed to use with backpack with books and laptops and stuff. But what caught my eye about this is I like the color. They call it army green. I got this off from Amazon for about 25 bucks or so, a little bit around there. Maybe 22, 23, something like that. I can't remember. I just call it 25. But I got this because the color caught my eye, which it was army green, and I also liked how the zippers were. I liked how nice and sturdy the zippers looked, and it had good Amazon reviews too. I read the reviews before I bought it, and it seemed to be good. Now here's the main compartment. I forget how big this compartment is, the dimensions, but there's the main compartment. And then up at the very top, it has a little bit smaller compartment designed to carry a laptop. It's got kind of a padded cloth mesh, and this is where you would stick your laptop in, you know, if you're carrying a laptop. This was designed more for like carrying school books and different things, and I was using it to carry camping gear, and there's the big main compartment. Then here's the second compartment, small compartment, and it's got some nice, right there. I don't know if you can see that very good. My lighting's not very good in this room, or camera filming, but again, what really caught my eye was how good and sturdy the zippers are, because I know some of these backpacks have real cheap aluminum zippers, or they're cheap plastic that just break, and these got some pretty sturdy, nice metal aluminum. If they are aluminum, it's good metal. I'd have to get my magnet out and test it, but I originally got this because I was building a camping hiking pack, and I started to use this for my camping hiking gear, but then I ended up getting more, and this just became too small of a backpack, so I ended up getting an actual regular backpack designed for camping and hiking. But all the times I've used this, it's worked out really good. Here's a small little mesh pocket on the front here, and I stored matches in that compartment and stuff, like fire starter matches. And then here's another bigger, a little bit smaller Velcro pocket pouch. And it's also got the spots where you can put your pens and markers or whatever, and then a little notepad, you know. And then on the sides here, it's also got these little mesh pockets for your cell phone or water bottle, you know, something you got a quick grab, you know. It's got two on each side, one here and one here. It's got one on each side, you know, two altogether, one here and one here. So, and here's what it looks like on a person. Right now this is empty, but when I was using this as a camping hiking backpack, I had a lot of weight in it, and it seemed to carry the weight, and I had no problem. So if you're a student, you know, a college student or high school or whatever student, you know, and you got some heavy textbooks, I would definitely recommend looking at Eastsport backpack. Now currently, before I made this video, I looked it up. Currently Amazon is out of stock on these, but if you can get one of these somewhere, I highly recommend it, because it will hold up to any gear. And because I had a lot of weight in this thing, and it carried the weight and had no problems, you know. And since I don't use this anymore, I just have it stored in my closet. Just throw it in there, and just looking at it right now, I see no rips or tears in the fabric. And I've been in places where there's a lot of pricker vines and stuff that would damage a backpack good and proper if you didn't have a good quality one. If you had a cheap quality one, it would definitely rip, because where I go hiking a lot and stuff, there's pricker vines and things. But oh no, it holded up really good to what I was using it for, you know. Again, this is more designed to be used with book bags and laptops, you know, as like a school bag, more than what I was getting it for. But at the time, I thought this would do, and then later on, I started adding more to my camping gear, so I ended up needing a bigger backpack. So I went with a regular hiking style, you know, called a Militech. But yeah, if you're somebody that likes to shop at thrift stores and stuff, and you happen to come across this brand, a backpack in a thrift store, and you're looking for a backpack or need one, I would say get it, because it would be worth it, you know. Because this Eastsport outdoor company seems to make a good backpack, and it's made out of your typical material that they make backpacks out of. I forget what they call this material, but it's really good, and I definitely recommend it. Yeah, and even if you're somebody that's homeless, and you know, you go to a shelter, and a shelter that gives out free backpacks and bags and stuff to homeless people. If you're homeless and you happen to come across one of these at a shelter and they're giving them out to you at a shelter, I would definitely recommend getting one, because it will hold your gear. And I've even been in rainstorms with this and had no problems with my gear getting wet and everything, and it seemed to stay pretty dry and stuff, and had no problems. But yeah, and I plan on someday building some survival kits for homeless people. And I even thought, if Amazon brings these back, I will definitely be investing in getting some of these, probably for that, because I have thought about building some kits later on down the line when I get funding, some survival kits for homeless people, and I know this would be a good brand of backpack to go with. But yeah, if you're all around for any kind of case, whether it's camping, hiking, going to school, or going to work, or you just you're a motorcyclist and you need a good straight backpack, I would say this would definitely hold up, you know. I'd give it a full 5-star review. It exceeded my expectations, and I have since I've used it, I haven't seen any rips or tears in the fabric, and it's holded up really well, you know. I say Eastsport made a pretty good quality backpack. So yeah, if you like this sort of content, you know, feel free to subscribe to my channel, because you'll help me out. You'll definitely help me out, and comment below your thoughts on Eastsport Outdoor Company money products. If you've used these brand of backpacks before, what your thoughts are, or what kind of brands of backpacks you like to use. And I hope you all have a good day, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video, because again, you're helping me out, and I thank you for it. And another thing is I definitely, when I got this, I know I made a good choice in buying backpacks. I searched high and low, and so yeah, I definitely was searching high and low for one, and so I'd say I made the right choice. And thank you for watching.